Hello students, today I am going to teach you a topic, pair of linear equations in two variable. So first of all we have to understand what is the linear equations in one variable. Suppose we have an equation 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here 2 is constant and x is variable. Constant means whose value is fixed, and variable means whose value varies according to the question. So it means the value of variable is not fixed. Every time the value of x will be changed according to the question. So here are only one variable and the power of the variable is 1. So on the basis of the power of the variable, we can say this equation is a linear equation. And here is only one variable x. So 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 is called a linear equation in one variable. Now we have to know what is the linear equation in two variables. If I take 2x plus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. So here two variables are present. One variable is x and another variable is y. And you can say the power of the both variable is 1. So we can say this is the linear equation in two variable x and y. Now what is the pair of linear equation in two variable? Suppose this is the equation number 1, and in the same way if we write another equation, then these two equations called together pair of linear equations in two variable. And I hope everyone know that every linear equation represent a straight line. So this linear equation represent a straight line and this linear equation also represent a straight line. We all know three types of lines. One is horizontal line, one is vertical line, and next one is slanting line. So we are studying the pair of linear equation in two variable. Then in every question we got two pairs of line. So what are the possibilities with the lines? First possibility is lines may be intersect each other. Second possibility is lines may be parallel to each other, and third possibility is lines may be coincident on each other. It means the lines are intersecting at only one point. There is only one common point between two intersecting lines. If the lines are parallel, then there is no common point and they will not intersect each other, and the distance between two parallel lines is always same. Next one is coincident line. If a line lie on the another line, then these types of line are called coincident lines. Generally we represent linear pair of equation as a1x b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These are the two pairs of equation where a1, b1, c1 are the real numbers, a2, b2, c2 are also real numbers, and x and y are the variable. So we have learned three types of line: intersecting, parallel and coincident line. if a line has a solution, that means they have intersect each other at a unique point. We have to check the pair of linear equation is either intersecting lines, coincident line or parallel line. Now we have to check the given pair of linear equation in two variables represent two lines, whether they are intersecting, parallel or coincident. So how could we check? There are some methods to find out the type of line. First one is intersecting line. If A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, then the given lines are intersecting lines. Second is coincident line. If A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, then the given lines are said to be coincident lines. Third one is parallel lines. If A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 and the value of C1 upon C2 is not equal, then the given lines are said to be parallel lines. Let us take some examples to understand this concept well. Taking first question as 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0 and 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. So we know the coefficient of x known as a1 of the first equation. So here a1 is equal to 5, b1 is equal to minus 4 and c1 is equal to 8 and a2 is equal to 7, b2 is equal to 6 and c2 is equal to minus 9. Now we have to check the ratio of all the constants. A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Here you can say 5 upon 7 and minus 4 upon 6 will not equal, then the given pairs of line is intersecting. That means they have a unique common point. Next question is 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0 and 2x minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. Now first of all we have to find the value of a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2. Here a1 is equal to 6, b1 is equal to minus 3, c1 is equal to 10 and a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to minus 1 and c2 is equal to 9. First of all we have to find the value of a1 upon a2. It is 6 upon 2, what will get? 3 upon 1. And now we have to find the value of b1 upon b2. b1 is minus 3 and b2 is minus 1, we will get 3 upon 1. Now we have to find the value of c1 upon c2. It is 10 upon 9. So here we can see a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but c1 upon c2 is not equal. The value of a1 upon a2 is 3 upon 1 and the value of b1 upon b2 is also 3 upon 1, but the value of c1 upon c2 is 10 upon 9. So this the condition we have got. So this condition says the given lines are parallel lines. Next question we have taken as 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. So first of all we have to get the value of a1, a2 and b1, b2 and c1, c2. Here a1 is equal to 9, A2 is equal to 18 and B1 is equal to 3, C1 is equal to 12, B2 is equal to 6 and C2 is equal to 24. Now we have to find the ratio. 9 upon 18, 1 upon 2, and B1 upon B2, 3 upon 6, we will get 1 upon 2, and C1 upon C2, 12 upon 24. So here we can see A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2, all the values are equal. Then this condition says the given lines are coincident lines. So in this way you can check the type of the lines which are represented by the pair of linear equation in two variable. Now we have to know how to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables to get the value of x and y. There are three methods to find out the solution of pair of linear equations in two variables. First method is substitution method, second method is elimination method, third method is cross multiplication method. So first we have to understand what is substitution method. We have to understand this method by taking a simple example. So we have given two pair of linear equation, x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 4. So these are the two pairs of linear equation which we have given, and we have to find the value of x and y by the using of method substitution method. So let us consider it as a equation 1 and it will be equation 2. From equation 1, x plus y is equal to 14, we get the value of y is equal to 14 minus x. On taking x on the right hand side, we get the value of y in terms of x. Consider as equation 3. Now putting or substituting this value of y in equation 2. Equation 2 is x minus y is equal to 4. Y we have 14 minus x. So in place of y we have to put 14 minus x. X same as it is, and in place of y we have to write 14 minus x is equal to 4. Now open the bracket, x minus 14 minus minus plus, and these are the two like terms, so it will become 2x. 14 will take on the right hand side, will get plus 14, and 2x is equal to 18 and x is equal to 18 upon 2 and x is equal to 9. So this is the value of x. Now we have to find the value of y. So on putting the value of x in equation 3, we will get the value of y. Y is equal to 14 minus x. In place of x we have to write it down 9. 14 minus 9. So what will get? So in this way, if we solve the question, this method is called substitution method, because we substitute the value in equation. Got it everyone? Now we have take next method, elimination method. This is the question we have to solve by the method of elimination method. So in this method we have to eliminate one variable. So before eliminating we have to make the variables equal. So here the value of variable x is 2 and here is the value of variable is 1. So if we want to make the variable x equals, then we have to multiply the whole equation by 2. Or if we want to make the variable y value equal, then we have to multiply 3 whole equation by 3. So here I multiply equation 1 by 3 to make the value of variable by equal. We get 3x plus 3y is equal to 15. Here you can see the value of both the variable is same, but the sign is opposite. So we have to add the equation number 2 and 3 to eliminate the y variable. Now on adding equation 2 and equation 3, we get 2x minus 3y is equal to 4 and 3x plus 3y is equal to 15. So on adding, y has been cancelled and 3 plus 2 will become 5x and 15 plus 4 19, and value of x is equal to 19 upon 5. Now we have to find the value of y. On putting this value of x in equation number 1, we will get the value of y. X plus y is equal to 5. So the value of x is equal to 19 upon 5. On taking LCM, 6 upon 5. So we get the value of y. So in this way we get the value of x and y, and this way is called elimination method because we eliminate one variable here. I think everyone got the method of elimination. Now go for cross multiplication method. In cross multiplication method, there is a formula. If you want to learn, you can learn the formula, or if you want to know how to calculate the formula, you can do by any method. We know the general form of the linear equations and so if we want the value of x by the cross multiplication method, we have a formula. X is equal to b1, just hide the value of x, we have to multiply b1 c2 and minus b2 c1 divided by the constant term, which is a1 b2 minus b1 a2. So on putting the value of these, we will get the value of x. In the same way, you can find out the formula for y. So how to compute the y? Just hide the value of y. Now multiply c1 a2 minus c2 a1 and divided by the same value a1 b2 minus b1 a2. So in this way you can compute the value of variable x and y. So it's up to you. You can write down the formula or directly put the values over here by hiding the variables. So let's take an example of it. Yes, this is the question we have to solve by the method of cross multiplication. So first of all, we have to know what are the values of A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. Here A1 is equal to 8, B1 is equal to 5, C1 is equal to minus 9 and A2 is equal to 3x, B2 is equal to 2, C2 is equal to minus 4. So here you can directly put the values in this formula. B1 C2, B1 C2, that means 5 minus 4 minus B2 C1, B2 C1, 2 minus 9 divided by A1 B2, A1 B2, 8 into 2 and 3 into 5. So on solving this, you will get the value of x. 5 4s are 20, 9 2s are 18, minus minus will get plus, 8 2s are 16, 5 3s are 15. So on solving this, what will get? Minus 2 upon 1, or we can say the value of x is as minus 2. So in this way you can also compute the value of y on putting the value of this constant. For y, we have to find C1 multiplied by A2. Here C1 is minus 9, A2 is 3. Put the minus sign. The value of C2, A1, C2 is minus 4, A1 is 8. Divided by A1, B2, A1 is 8, B2 is 2. Minus B1, A2, B1, A2, B1 is 5, A2 is 3. So what will get over here? Minus 27, minus minus will get plus 32, 16 minus 15. On subtracting this, what will get? 5 upon 1, or we can say 5. Therefore the value of y is equal to 5. In this way you can find the value of the variable x and y by the method of cross multiplication. One thing more I would like to tell you, you can choose any method, the value of the variable will be same. So by using 3 methods, always you will get the same value of the variables. Thank you.